Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, I've been quite distracted elsewhere, and I actually have realised that you really have to tap into spirit. So let's take some time to tap in to the energy and should we have a look and see what's going on? I've got loads of cards. I'm not sure, because I've been quite distracted elsewhere, I'm not quite sure what's been going on out there, apart from what's in my immediate environment. The Tarot Mucha, that's what we're starting with. Ten of burdens, the 10 of wands here. You can see it's a feminine. Is this the card of distraction? Interesting, because I was going to say that when we distract ourselves, we don't feel so connected. Let's read what the 10 of wands wants to say. The 10 of staves in here. Let's have a look and make sure this is the staves. It is. The passionate spirit reaches out to fully embrace the adventure of life with all its opportunities and challenges. But the wise person knows when too much has been taken on. It serves no one to weigh yourself down with so many tasks and projects that none can be done well. Worse, it burdens you with immobility when your creative ambition longs to explore new worlds. Hand over some of your responsibilities. Do not make yourself a martyr. Key ideas: burdens becoming oppressive, unwise multitasking. Burning out and exhaustion. Well, I felt that I've been taking more days off. I haven't been wanting to actually, there's not an urgency to do tarot readings, so I've just been kind of like living my life. But realising that I do enjoy doing tarot readings very much. They help me. I felt the energy, they help me to feel sane, to bring clarity. It's quite interesting after a few days to see what's on the cards. Let's have a look at this card. Okay, the Moon card. And I'm really drawn to this picture of the Hermit here at the side, just kind of staring up at me. It's kind of staring over my shoulder. Let's read about the Moon. A major arcana here. So I was going to say to you, I'm going to enjoy, like, my day off. I'm trying to enjoy restful, peaceful, tranquil time. I feel extremely tired, so I'm going to do this reading, and then I may just take some silence. The goddess of the moon welcomes you to her world of dreams. She holds her hand to her lips, for silence and secrecy are needed in this realm. This is the place of looking within, of intuition and psychic messages. Across the waters of the unconscious lie two towers, guardians and gateways to the land beyond. Luminous drops of dew fall to fertilise the imagination. Everything looks different by moonlight, and you are meant to see things in a new light, leaving behind the sharp shadows and light of day. This is a softer understanding, a more subtle illumination. All signs and portents are to be heeded now. Fear is natural, for danger awaits in darkness. Trust your instincts, the most mysterious depths of the self. Key ideas, dreams, understanding slowly revealed. Feminine mysteries, intuition, and the great mystery. So there's definitely something within this energy of distracting ourselves. I'm feeling because maybe we're not tapping in as much as what we used to because we have other areas of our lives that we're focusing on. I just have this feeling as if the masculine can feel that. And it's like, what's her secret? I'll tell you where we're going to go now. To sleep soon. It said about that, didn't it? Secrecy. Silence and secrecy. We go to the Lover's Oracle and then we go to the Divine Feminine deck. Okay, this card was left in the box. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. The siren's outside. I said about Archangel Michael with the siren last time we done a reading. So, is the Divine Masculine's vision distorted because you're going through different emotions, Divine Feminine? Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. Whose vision? Obviously, I spoke about you have to kind of tap into spirit, consciously tap in, because you can get caught up in the world. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. I always feel as if this feminine's giggling. So I feel the energy of, is the masculine resenting the feminine now because she's just so mysterious and he's struggling to actually work her out? I've had this 3 times in the last 2 days. Is masculine energies trying to figure me out and can only put me to darkness. And that's a bit of a giggly moment. It's like, where do you channel your energy for? Why do I sense darkness? And self-reflection, I felt, or self-projection from those, because that's the energy I felt within them, but I wasn't going to point them out. It was, they were just kind of pointing me out on maybe my thoughts of how I was perceiving them. Interesting. A very egotistical energy there. It's like, I don't understand you, so you must be dark. So emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Okay. That's a nice card to have. Soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this, and they will manifest physically. Now, we'll talk about how I'm kind of being drawn away from the twin flame concept. And I'm more drawn to actually like a soulmate, someone who's my soul's best mate, rather than having like the challenging aspect of a twin flame connection where you're here to like trigger each other to be your greatest version. So a soulmate energy is quite appealing to me. Okay, let's carry on. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. and sacred union. Honour and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. That was in reverse. I still feel the energy of a soulmate is being sent in for those who are ready. We'll find out some more, Divine Feminine. The Divine Feminine Oracle. It's kind of like all the burdens and the story, the twin flame story, it can be dropped. And it's like you're good to have this fresh, clean start in this, I'm not going to say fully developed, in this more developed version of yourself. And just how beautiful that you don't actually have to kind of go over the past. You can just kind of leave it and then start to actually enjoy what we're here to do, and that's to love and be loved. Okay, here's the card. Ananda Mayi Ma, the joy-permeated mother. I am my own guru. I know the self that never changes. Let's read why your soul selected her card. Page number 68. There is a passage in Autobiography of a Yogi by Paramahansa Yogananda that relates an encounter he had with Anandamayi Ma. He asks her why she is always so filled with joy and can enter states of bliss instantly. She explains to him that if she's aware of her true... Okay, if she's aware... I feel like this is going to come in perfectly. He asks her why she is always so filled with joy and can enter states of bliss instantly. She explains to him that she's aware of her true self. She knows that before she came to earth, she was the same. As a little girl, and later when she grew into a woman, she still was the same. And now, sitting in front of Yogananda, she remains the same. And even after death, she says, though the dance of creation changes around me, I shall be the same. This is self-realization, merging with that aspect within us that never changes. It's becoming conscious of the self that is eternal while within this brief mortal existence. Anandamayi Ma believed that the only true calling or purpose any of us have is to become realized. And so she believed that any action we take toward that goal is sacred. There's a deep calm, abiding joy that arrives when we can merge with the aspect of us that never changes. There is a bliss we get to experience every time we detach from the surface storms that cause chaos in our lives. If we can remember that we are the guru, that we are an aspect of the divine that remains the same no matter how much change surrounds us, then we get to arrive at a joy that lives at the core of our being. Soul voice meditation. What does joy feel like in my body? And the intention, I am my own guru. I know the self that never changes. So this energy of masculines, very strong masculine energies, who are sitting in the ego, quite can't fathom out who you are. You may find it a little bit draining. the church bells out there. I'm just thinking about how I've been referred to as like kind of being like complicated. Oh, angel prayers. Let's have a look at these. Let's have a look and see what Archangel Michael would like to say to us. That's what I feel through this deck. Sword of Truth. Honour your beauty. Thank you, Jophiel, for helping me discover my inner and outer beauty. Your angels are encouraging you to know that you are more beautiful than you realise. You are perfect in the eyes of God and his angels, and it's time you looked at yourself this way too. Beauty goes beyond vanity and outward appearance, but taking steps towards making yourself feel and look good will help. You have a beautiful heart, and the angels are blessed to guide you. The angels are here to boost your confidence because they can see how harsh you can be with yourself. Your beauty goes beyond looks, but you must see that you are beautiful inside and out because it is the truth. And this is what is starting to occur, is people are starting to see that you're so beautiful inside and out that there must be a flaw. There must be. I mean, we're not perfect, but they're kind of trying to figure it out. I mean, after some of these interactions, if I actually took on board what they were saying to me, I would have myself questioning myself, and I don't need to do that. And I don't need to explain who I am. I am that I am. Look how alike these characters look. And I believe, Divine Feminine, you're kind of lit up. Shining love and light. What does that actually mean, to shine love and light? Because all I hear is it's like it's your aura. So it's like they're absolutely mesmerised, but then they want to put a dampener on it. Take some time today to look at what you love about yourself in the sense of your looks and what you love about who you are within. These thoughts and acknowledgements will align your soul with God. Jophiel's name means the beauty of God, and she is the archangel who can help us acknowledge our beauty. She is a wonderful angel who can be called upon to overcome the voice of inner doubt and fear that many of us face. She's like a breath of fresh air and brings a serene, positive energy to anyone who calls on her. She works closely with Archangel Michael to help us overcome negative traits in our thoughts and choices. Don't allow somebody else to define who you are, Divine Feminine. It does feel quite challenging. You open up, you're authentic, and then you kind of just want to retreat and keep yourself to yourself again. Okay, but we're not to do that. We're to honour our beauty. Okay, very interesting reading. Excuse me. Let's go to the Psychic Tarot. I'm just going to go through these cards we've got here. I'm definitely drawn to the energy cards for this reading and the Enchanted Map. But first, let's get one card. From here, I just want to point out the cards again because we have feminines here on the card. So it is strongly suggesting, Divine Feminine, this reading's for you. I feel like she's giggling as if you know the truth, Divine Feminine. Archangel, I asked for the truth when I pulled these cards, and honour your beauty. Don't shy away. The joy permeated mother. And seriously, if you look deep within your heart, you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. And that's about what you're up against. People just are drawn to you. Love. You are love. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So something's definitely occurring here. But it feels very much Divine Feminine. You need to just stay in your truth, not someone else's. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. Some people don't know what to do with such an intensity of love in front of them. How do you handle that? In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment and sacred union. Honour and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. That was in reverse. It's up to you, Divine Feminine, to honour and treasure your relationship with you, for it is truly sacred. Excuse me. I don't feel like it's my voice. Okay, let's have a look at the Psychic Tarot. I was asked whether or not I'd done spell work and whether I put some spells on, well, just not necessarily on people. It was just like, do you do spells? It's like, no. But we do walk around, don't we, sprinkling our love and light, and we know we uplift an environment. Material and spiritual prosperity. Something's happening here. Here we have a masculine. And there you are. I feel that's you, Divine Feminine. Look at you rising. The rising sun. Six of Pentacles. The number 6 physical card represents a peaceful, tranquil time when problems seem to actually disappear. A sudden bonus, pay rise, or even a promotion could be in the offering. It could be expected or arrive out of the blue. I feel like there's a masculine here thinking about that, offering something. This card may also signify a group that has worked and strived towards the success of a common goal. Love. A time of prosperity, balance and harmony in your physical and spiritual existence is showing you that the practice of giving and receiving will bring you true riches. Look into your life and see where you can spread spiritual and physical wealth. Is there a person or favourite charity that would benefit? Doesn't say that, it said will welcome an act of kindness right now. Practice generosity, gratitude and compassion so that you continue to prosper in all areas of your life. This is what I feel you're doing, Divine Feminine. You're helping in lots of different areas. You're getting on with your life. Practice generosity, gratitude and compassion so that you continue to prosper in all areas of your life. Okay. Well, it's giving him something to think about. Let's go to the shadows. Let's go to the shadows. Okay. That's the energy of always wanting to take you back to the shadows, to the negative, to the, instead of enjoying the moment, it's like taking advantage of the moment. And not in a positive way. Let's have a, I've got the card. Let's have a look and see what this Oracle of Shadows and Light is. Grumpy Red Fairy, be your true self. Okay, comes in perfectly. Card number 8. Takes me to the Strength card. About the Grumpy Red Fairy. The Grumpy Red Fairy is tired of being judged by people busy sticking noses in her business, declaring she doesn't look happy enough, or saying that she should look and act and dress another way. She's very cross. This is so true. I'm not cross. It was kind of like, seriously? So I knew there was something going on. And it's just a bit draining to have to deal with that energy after having people so receptive to you and like loving your love, and then to have these people that are just, no, there's, you know, there must be something wrong. It's like you must be a fake. So the grumpy red fairy is tired of being judged by people busy sticking noses in her business, declaring she doesn't look happy enough, or saying that she should look and act and dress another way. She's very cross because it's tiring walking down the street. Yeah, 20% remaining. It's tiring walking down the street or into school or around teachers or parents or friends or classmates who evaluate her. It's true that she's quirky and punky, and that she never smiles unless she truly wishes to. She's often silent and can feel very out of sorts, but she's never disruptive or unkind or cruel. She just knows it's time to be real and not to fall into the trap of faking a smile. She'd rather frown till she giggles. And when I've been up against these energies, I found that they've become quite defensive because I've kind of challenged them on that. You know, that's interesting that you find me dark. And like, question them about it. And to watch their response, or the grumpy red fairy speaks. And so what I wanted to say was, I felt that like, you will not give these people like well, it's odd. I was going to say not a genuine smile. It's like they don't really get that level of love from you anymore. Just like the battery power just being 20%. It's like there's no point me even trying to convince you or try to explain who I am, because it's just kind of, they're not listening. They're just looking for the flaw. They're looking for the flaw. It's not appreciating you. They don't know how to appreciate you. They do appreciate you. It's like they feel your energy and your aura, but they don't know how to, when they actually interact with you, it's quite aggressive and egotistical. And it's worth a giggle. It's worth a giggle. So the grumpy red fairy speaks. I want to be me and be free without everyone giving me an opinion. I like being different, and I won't be changing unless I want to. I don't need to fit in. I only need to be true to me. And the people who think I should be smiling or wearing a pretty dress and that I should stop messing with my hair, they can just deal with it. Some folks do gasp at tattoos, piercings, black clothes, but guess what? Some of the world's scariest looking people are the kindest and sweetest on the inside. And you two are fiery, playful, defiant, and lots of fun. Be you, be rebellious even. Who's to say how you should look or behave? Conformist, that's who. Let's burst their boring bubble and go wild. The divination message. Although I don't feel that when it says here, some of the world's scariest looking people, I don't feel that you are scary to look at, Divine Feminine. You have beauty, honouring your beauty, but I was told that, you know, I scared the shit out of this person because of how I responded to him. And not happy that I responded to him in that way. The divination message. To some people in this world, sadly but oh so truly, it's all about fitting in. And I was going to say, Divine Feminine, you'll stick out, but not like a sore thumb. I don't want to say that. You just stick out. Noticeable. To some people in this world, sadly but oh so truly, it's all about fitting in. All about playing by the rules. And because they've put so many restrictions on themselves, they get very disapproving when others like you and the grumpy red fairy feel free enough to be themselves, to express themselves in exciting and dynamic and creative ways. And when the grumpy red fairy comes to play, it may be time to really just be your own true self, whoever that is, from day to day. Wear black, experiment with your hair and your own personal style, play the drums, join a rock band, just don't fake it. Don't smile and be sugary sweet and all nicey nice just because you think that's how you should be. Be real, be authentic, be funny, be you. Try different things, find out who you are. Then the smiles that do come will be genuine and will warm the hearts of us all. Belly's rumbling. Okay. Right, let's have a look at the energy cards. This makes complete sense. It does in my story, in my life. Okay. The energy cards. I had a little hiccup. That's what I felt like. It's a little hiccup inside come up. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. The world. It's so interesting because you have a look at the sun here, the world, what's behind the Divine Feminine's head here. Let's read the world card. Card number 29. Expansion and opening up. The man in this picture, I can hold up both these cards if you like. The man in, excuse me, the man in this picture is looking out over a bay, above which the beautiful sphere of the earth is rotating. This card is reminding you to expand your vision and contemplate some much broader options. The world is wide, so there's a lot out there to consider. In the modern age of technology, this could specifically be referring to creating or expanding to a more global network through the internet or social marketing. Drawing this card also lets you know that you have unlimited resources available to you, and now is the time to think big. As they say, the world is your oyster, so get ready to gobble it up. You, Divine Feminine, are the oyster. You are the pearl. Get ready to be gobbled up by love. It's like Pac-Man's going to get you. Right. Let's go to the journey of love. How long we've been on for? 33 minutes, 23 seconds, it said on the clock, and the bottom of the deck is Burning Hero. Card number 3, and it's 3333 on the counter. Okay. I need a hero. It's like the energy of you do, Divine Feminine. You deserve a hero. Someone who's heroic. Not someone who's scared and bound by rules and has a cloudy perception. You want someone who just, it's good to go with it. Let's just love. And spread the love. And watch the light emanate from you. We've got 2 cards. Riding the Cosmic Wave. Card number 60. Just got a tickly eye. I've had a bit of hair that I felt was, oh, there it is. Tickling my eyelashes. Card number 60. You can be carried further by the cosmic wave than by your own efforts. Where you are going cannot be attained by effort. The effort, the discipline, prepares us for the leap, but after the leap, we are no longer sustained by our efforts, but by forces greater than us, the forces of love itself. You are stepping towards the edge, preparing to leap, and let the cosmic wave of love carry you forward. You shall be moved through grace into the new world awaiting you. This oracle brings a message. There is a time to work hard and a time to allow the fruits of one's labour to manifest. If you have been working hard, Divine Feminine, and if you haven't rested, like I said, I'm planning on just taking a couple of days just to rest, to digest, and to allow, to rest, to digest, and allow the rest to manifest. You can let go and move further, reach farther with less effort. Now is the time to give yourself permission to stop paddling and instead just ride the wave. Give in, let go, and be moved. Moved by love. The poem. Your spirit flies like the wind, warms like the sun, and watches like the sky. How wise the earth, waiting for the moment to be touched. Come on, guys, look, there's the earth now. Your spirit flies like the wind, warms like the sun, and watches like the sky, which is kind of like you, waiting for the moment to be touched. She loves. I have another card. Where did the other card go? Here it is. So that was the cosmic wave. And the next card, the Mother Prays. I do have the Mother Mary cards. It is Sunday. I felt we need to do a Sunday service. The Mother Prays. Card number 15. You are being watched over. Many beings are aware of your existence. They know that your heart and your soul are pure, even when you may doubt it at times, because after all, you are a divine being masquerading as a decidedly fascinating mixture of light and darkness. Sometimes you may not feel so pure. That's okay. The Mother prays for you not because you are about to do something ridiculous and you might come to harm, but that you might not do something ridiculous and avoid living your full potential. She wraps you in waves of love, light and consciousness, that you may feel brave enough to live your life and not hold back from pursuing what is within your heart, or really letting it pursue you and giving in to its seduction. The Mother prays, so fear not and just live your life. This oracle brings you guidance. Ask for help from the Divine Mother who loves you unconditionally. Ask each day. She wants to help you. She wants to help you, and you have to ask for that help to empower her to do so. You have a great blessing. Okay, the poem. I love you, holding your breath in my kiss, your heartbeat in my arms. Driving home, I could see you sitting beside me, not with my eyes, but I knew you were there. Your beautiful legs crossed, your coat open and inviting. The soft scent of you brings a smile to my lips and to my heart because I know you are still here. Okay, that's nice, isn't it? That top card wants to be seen. I'm in no rush. The breaking. $65. You are breaking apart. You might not understand it at all. There is not so much to be understood, but the simplicity doesn't mean it is easy to endure. You may worry that you are going too far, that you may not recover or ever come back together again. But what can you do? Can you hold back from the divine love that calls you, that lures you to becoming all that you are, to remembering your divine nature? Well, you could try, but for what purpose? Temporary rest before the storm at best. So take the rest if you need it, then dive into the storm. Let yourself be broken-hearted by the divine so that you can become your truth, become all that you are meant to be. It is better to have the heart broken so that it grows than to be broken-hearted by thinking that you must protect yourself from love. This oracle brings compassionate guidance that no matter what sadness or anger, despair or frustration you may feel, you are being pulled apart not by dark forces, but by the loving embrace of the divine, as it strips you of that which will keep you from your divine realization. Let go and break. It is going to be the making of you. And I felt that that was for anyone that kind of comes into contact and tries to question your existence. Divine Feminine. The poem's called Love. Love is a special closeness that sings from the heart, that warms my days and nights, that feels good, that makes me smile, that makes me glad to be alive. And I was actually told that. It was like, well, I want to be your friend because I like you being around me. I feel good when you're around me. Them kind of comments. But then kind of looking for the darkness and having you. Very, wow. Interesting. Just very interesting. The Enchanted Map. Let's have a look on the Enchanted Map, and then we shall leave with a final message from the Mother Mary. Metamorphosis in reverse. That just takes me to, like, feels like someone's trying to stop your growth, your development. So, card number 25 in reverse. And opened up to protecting treasure. Not on the divine's watch. Okay. Is anyone going to stop you? There are times of chaos and darkness that occur, much like the growing pains experienced by the caterpillar who is in the process of becoming a butterfly. There is a tendency to expect the worst when the first signs of difficulty arise, when something is taken away or unwanted circumstances come to challenge you to let go of old ideas about how life is supposed to be. You are not a victim. Rather, you're experiencing the temporary discomfort we all must go through before the beauty is revealed. Wow. Divine Feminine. You're experiencing the temporary discomfort we all must go through before the beauty is revealed. Temporary discomfort. Sounds good. The temporary part. This too shall pass. Okay, let's finish this reading. 43 minutes and 55 seconds. This card here wants to come out. Our Lady of the Rose Crown. This is going to be interesting. Let's read this message.